Okay guys, so removing this exhaust manifold here has been a somewhat pain in the ass because it's not been off in a while, as you can tell with the nice rusty look on it. These bolts here have been rusted on for a period of time. I've been going at them and going at them. This one is still giving me a little bit of troubles, but I think it's going to go ahead and break free. I believe it will. I have faith in this right now. So the alternator is in the way of, let's see if we can see it back there or not if I have the light. Well, needless to say, there's a bolt back there underneath the alternator. Right there it is. That little guy, I can't get to it unless I move the alternator. So I've already loosen this back here, which is basically a pivot joint which will allow this to move up and down. I've had to loosen this bolt up. I had to take a bolt out that was right here that runs across right down there at the bottom, and it attaches into the alternator there at that bolt head, and it's what holds this belt right down here. It's what holds and makes sure you can move this, that way you're able to get it on and off. Well, I needed it off so that way I'm able to hopefully tip this up enough. Yeah, that's plenty to get back there, mount something, just not mount something, but just kind of stick something up under here. That way I can hold it up out of the way and make it to where I'm able to get to that bolt and see how everything's going by loosening that bolt. I'm able to lift that up out of the way and get back there to it. So that's great news, guys. I managed to get these bolts out right here. They were sheared off and cut off, and just a lot of things were making it really hard to get the thing off, unfortunately. I got a new O2 sensor coming. I got a lot of new stuff coming that I'm pretty happy about. I'm going to be changing a lot of things out and just kind of vamping everything up. I'm going to be painting a lot of different things in the engine itself. I'm going to be painting it gold, and if you do end up ever painting anything in your engine or any parts of your engine like the valve cover or something, make sure you get engine paint. That way it's able to withstand the high heat levels. And so guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mount this up. I said mount again. What the hell is wrong with me? I'm going to go ahead and lift that up and have something propped underneath of it. That way I'm able to get to that bolt, and I'm going to take a look, see if I can't get it, and go ahead and keep moving. Thanks anybody for who wants to stop in and see what's going on. Today I believe I'm going to be able to get this off, and I'm going to be able to attach the new headers, and I'll be able to show everybody a picture of how that looks on here. But I'm also going to be doing a lot of cleaning that's hard to get to, so I may not actually put those on tonight, even though I'd be able to, because I just really want to go the extra mile with everything on this build, where I'm able to finally get into these little spots where you're not able to reach until you take things out or up and you take things off. You're able to finally get into a lot of these places that you weren't able to, and you want to make sure you're able to keep your engine a lot less insulated. That way there's no heat, and it keeps the engine to have the ability to cool down instead of having that extra aspect of like it's wearing a sweater and keeping everything staying in the engine. At least for the exhaust, it's a different thing altogether. The exhaust, you want to keep your heat in. That's why you'll wrap your exhaust or your headers. But as far as your engine, you want to be able to get that thing cooling down because of the high heat that just happens inside of it. And you want it to be able to cool, not stay hot. So it's just a little different, not a whole bunch, but it's enough to understand why you want that to be the way it is. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and keep moving here, and I'm going to go ahead and get this off. Have a good day, everybody.